By the way, big thank you to our sponsor today, Razer, exclamation point Razer. They have given us a new Razer Pog chair. Really really comfortable, exclamation point Razer in chat. It is now the official chair of the show. Much appreciated, Razer. Thank you for sponsoring today's stream. Let us do a run here. If you buy through, I think if you end up buying anything, go through that link. It supports the show. All right, so what do we want to do here? I mean, we could go Tainted Keeper to Uber. Also needs Boss Rush. Appian. We haven't played Keeper in so long. It's a really good character. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Yo, Fury, thanks for the 5 gifted. Open up a pack for you on Friday. I can't guarantee it's not going to be a Cosmic Brownie, but I think you're due. Appreciate the support. Been gifted a sub today, ladies and gentlemen. Click on the alert button in the upper right-hand corner of your browser, and we'll tell you who gifted you your sub. Please use your first dang emoji at that person. It would mean a lot to me personally. Thanks for the support, Fury, and for everything you do for the show. We need a good OST. What about Fury? Also send a message to decoy codes because I didn't have the program running that needed to be. So we have to retrofit that for you.
Bruh.
Thank you. Can we please get some dang packs? It's now running though with Louis Berg. Louis Berg, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate the support. I see that your cards have been created. Thank you for supporting the show. No, we don't have any stats like that on the cards yet, Beastard. It's kind of like version 0.1. It's functional, but it's not. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. I don't know what's going on with our server. E for R. New PC when? We were supposed to have an announcement like a month ago, but been stalling. Razer PC, please. No. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what a part of it is. I don't know why, but my Chrome across my laptop and my PC has been running really weird and slow. New camera? You think we need a new camera? Like, so right now you don't hear the music because that's Chrome. If we were to get a new camera right now, I'm really happy. We use a Razer camera. It's like 900p. What's the it's better than the Logitech one for sure, but what the next one is like an HD camera, right? Yeah, I use the Razer Keo. I really like it. There's a light on it too, but I don't use that. Actually, that may help for the home. All right, let's do this. Do you have any plugins installed with Chrome? Like 30? At this point, you should get a DSLR camera. Are those hard to set up? That's like when people, it looks like they're on like a movie set. That's what their webcam looks like. We try Brave. We can try Brave here. Using mods in a web browser? What's that? I'm just trying to get the OST playing right now. Yeah, I like our camera now. I really do. Yeah, even isn't Brave built on Chrome? Even Brave's running kind of slow, but I have a lot of plugins there too. All right, let's just go with our normal stuff so we can get a run in. Microsoft Edge is the best. Made for the switch from Chrome and very happy. What are you happy about with it? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a juicy win streak of 2. Look, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to try to take Tainted Keeper to Ubermom or Boss Rush, maybe both. But this is one of our favorite characters, if not the most, because there's a high amount of greed. High amount of greed, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to play along at home, Jilly, Tech, New Tech, THX Sound. Uh-oh. What? Oh, THX, we're getting hacked by George Lucas.
Bafanada.
THXE, if you want to play along at home.
Bruh.
Uh-oh. We can't lose the THX run. THX 1137 Leet. Settle Huddle. Man, I wonder why everything's breaking. Hold on. We got to play this smart here. What about the boss rush?
Bruh.
We picked up the nickel. We picked it up. We picked it up. Eddy, fix it. No, we didn't pick it up. Zilly 8 Jilly Zed Zilly Yilly Thrilly Hilly. That hurt, man. That one hurt because we had the THX run. I mean, we probably, if you were to slow-mo cap that, we were probably literally frame imperfect by one on that one. I can't be mad at that. But the new streak starts anew here. Tainted Keeper's a dangerous character for us because it encourages high amounts of greed. Maybe you touched it. Keep OG. Luck, unskill, no luck, skill. I don't think that bomb should hurt this guy. I really don't. I mean, he's Bomberman. He's immune to bombs. Tainted Keeper's your favorite character? Don't you think? I feel like he shouldn't get hit by bombs.
Bruh.
He's the bomb guy. No? Bombs hurt Bomberman? But it shouldn't. Bomberman always dies from his own bombs? Says who? Bomberman is very weak to bombs, but why? Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
Yo, Good Strong, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate the support. We're gonna open up a pack for you on Friday. 1 of 1 rare incoming. I can't promise that. Bomberman. I don't think I ever played a Bomberman game before. The power of the bomb takes great responsibility, man. This just fills you with greed. We get our item mod on. This item mod does or doesn't work. They came out with a new Bomberman game for Switch, right?
Puberty.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone ever played it, but what's a mod? Good question. This is Insane in the Rain, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The high squam music. Did anyone play the Bomberman game? Cool.
Best show on Twitch.
Yo, Love Musica, thanks for the 9 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. There's 8 billion Twitch channels out here, but you use your Prime here because you like Prime choice. Steve content. Youthans? We buy Youthans here? We got to go Uber, so we have to buy a key. You're a fan of Bomberman 64 back in the day? What's up, Moyhead? Did you play the Switch one? Matches are good. We gotta buy a key and then Youthans. We have to. Moyhead, did you ever get into Isaac? Also, Moyhead, are you going up? I didn't turn off item descriptions mods. Youthans! It turned itself up. Playing a little Mark via Parsec. I got you. It's good, right? You like it? You're terrible at it. It just takes a minute, you know? We can't risk it here. Give me the Goldie. Thank you. Boss rush saved. Now we could boss rush for sure. Please. Do it. We went into Krampus's corner. Deserve. You want to play along at home? KPK2KK81. That's a lot of Ks. We went in right into Krampus's corner, and we knew right the second we went in that corner, we're stuck at a 90-degree angle without a protractor. Okay, we'll win here. Man, Mama Mega though, we could have double Picanti'd, right? We could have double Picanti'd. Could we have double Picanti'd? We'll find her again. This is RuneScape Sea Shanty 2 by Family Jewels on YouTube. Oh, you're right, because we didn't get to update our unlock because we're spamming this.
Well, hello, buddy.
I sent that guy. I sent him a DM on Instagram. I'm like, hey, do you care if I show your videos on Twitch?
Well, hello, buddy.
And I'm still waiting for my well, hello, buddy back. It's from a TikTok guy called Old Time Hockey. He invented something called cottage core. I want to show you the videos, but I'm not going to do it without his permission. But I will hit you with this.
Well, hello, buddy.
How about a little pumpkin pudgy pie? Still searching for our well, hello, buddy. And they're really good. At first, I'm like, I didn't get it. But after a while, I got it. I'm like, I love it. I actually told someone in real life about Old Time Hockey. And then they texted me. Like, I showed them a TikTok of Old Time Hockey. And then I got a text from them later saying, hey, can you send me the link to his channel? But a little pumpkin pudgy pie. How about a couple of cold pops? I wish. Can we show you one of the TikToks or no? You think he would? You think he would care? I feel like we got to show it now. Let's just show one. Let's just show one. Just one. Just one. So at least you can put a face to the...
Well, hello, buddy.
No, I don't think he... Oh, he's got YouTube videos too. I didn't know that. Old Time Hockey TikTok. Look. Verify to continue. Look. Look, only 4.1 million followers. I don't think he'd mind if we just show a little bit. Fritz and Donnybrook. Can you please load? I mean, this like shouldn't be happening, right? Like we're waiting to load in. There we go. All right, let me show you the pumpkin pudgy pie one. How about a little pumpkin pudgy pie? Here it is. 5.1 million views. You think it's RAM?
Well,
no, I can't let your first one be.
Well, hello, buddy.
I can't let your first one be tainted.
Please.
I can't. I will not show it to you unless it's in THX quality sound. I've shown this guy on stream before. No, I haven't. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't show this. I never showed this on stream before. I wonder what kind of pudgy pie he's gonna make for Christmas. Let me load up Edge and see if it works. I never. Why in chat if I showed him on stream before and in chat if no? No, I showed this guy on. I showed.
That's money, dude.
This is a different guy. That's money, dude. Is different than.
Well, hello, buddy.
Yeah, it's different. All of our browsers are doing this. This is Edge. Why is this happening to just our browsers? Could be a faulty hard drive. Check the memory usage again. Can't be bandwidth because we're streaming to the Pogs. Performance. We got good dims. Our dims are very good. Look at that. That's a good dim. We got a lot of space. Hello, buddy.
Well,
What
hello,
if they
buddy.
did a crossover? This has been going on for a week, though, on the channel. And on my laptop, too, which is bizarre. No, it's not just TikTok. Need to activate hardware acceleration.
Well, hello, buddy.
Okay, we got it. Okay. Look.
Please. join
Hold
us
on.
for
All right,
my-
so
Well, hello, buddy. Well, hello.
smiles only in the chat,
hello,
please. Here
buddy.
we go.
Please. Join us for one of my favorite fall treats. A pumpkin pudgy pie. With pumpkin pie filling. And some marshmallow fluff. With a little cinnamon. Well, hello, buddy. Can you get a sniff, eh? Well, I don't blame you. Good boy.
That's Donnybrook. That's a cedar swamp. He lives in a cedar swamp. Look, he's gonna scrape the stuff off.
And hot from the vessel, some jitter juice. There you go, buddy. Have a great day, buddy.
I mean,
And until next time,
play his little Nintendo too.
enjoy yourself.
That's old time hockey on TikTok. I mean, we gotta watch one more. Just one more. Let's look at his most viewed. That's 8.3 million. 9.4 million. That 13.8 million. I think we go 13.8. Just like our D20 runs.
Well, hello, buddy.
That music sounds DMCA, huh?
Well, hello, buddy. Please, join us for movie night with Big Trouble in Little China and one of my favorite meals, some sesame
Look at the
noodles.
hashtag. Little sesame oil, rice wine vinegar, granulated sugar. He lives in a cottage.
Some pasta water and some hot chili oil with some garlic salt. Then whisk and add your noodles,
Cottage core.
some scallions.
Scallions.
Cold pops.
Here you go, buddy.
There you go, buddy. And now, our feature presentation.
That's his TV. He only watches
Trouble in
VHS.
Little China.
And the movie is always to the most memorable
Have a
part.
great day. And
All right, we'll
please
do one more.
Enjoy yourself.
He's got a lantern in his house. Let's do pizza pudgy pie. He does a pizza pudgy pie too. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can find it. Where's the pizza pudgy pie? Yeah, just one more. I mean, we're waiting for his permission. Maybe this one?
Well, hello, buddy. Can't sleep, eh? Join us for tea.
I wonder how many people just leave these on loop, you know? Where's his pizza pudgy pie? It was pizza pudgy pie was after?
Well, hello, buddy. Can't sleep, eh? Please.
Oh. That's all right. We'll go one more. Come on, he's got pizza pudgy pie somewhere. Peach cobbler? Oh, we'll go with some peach cobbler.
Well, hello, buddy. Please, join us for some peach cobbler. Over an open fire, with some peach pie filling, some cinnamon, and some yellow cake mix.
Yellow cake mix.
With plenty of butter.
Oh, baby. Look at that.
Then
Put it
cover
right on the fire. Don't use an oven. You
on
put
the
it on
fire.
flaming hot coals.
Then we'll use some heated rocks.
Heated
Placed
rocks.
on top of our Dutch oven. Perfect. Well, hello, buddy. Smelling pretty good, eh? How about a begging strip from our buddies at Purina?
Good boy.
Here you go, buddy. Good boy. Now, let's remove the rocks and take a look. Hold on. Just a little bit longer.
Listen to that fire crackle.
There we go. Perfect.
He's got the hockey gloves for
Let
them.
it sit on this rock and cool off a bit while we get out my percolator for a little jitter juice with a couple scoops of Cafe Bucello.
Puts it right in the fire. The coffee singed.
And now, time to plate and enjoy.
He's pouring it out of. Yo, we got community members that use that. Here you go,
Thanks for
buddy.
stopping by.
We get a slice?
Have a great day, everyone.
We get a no
And
slice?
please, enjoy yourself.
Pizza pudgy pie? Someone said it was on the far left. That's not pizza pudgy pie. It's called Chemex. Homemade nachos. All right, we'll do more. We'll do more as an unlock. Anyways, that's pretty good, huh? We'll do pizza pudgy pie if we win this run. Knock off Chemex. But that's who's on the soundboard. We're still waiting on clearance for this.
Well, hello, buddy.
That's probably the greatest thing to come from TikTok. All right. Now we got to play some Isaac after we've had some pudgy pies, huh? Yeah, I hope you guys... I like to share stuff like that with you. I like sharing stuff that I like. Like, at first I saw that, I'm like, okay. Like, I don't get it, but I like it. And then I was like, give me more pudgy pie. All right, let's go fight. And now we got to win here, win there. It's like watching ASMR. I would disagree. Maybe have some similar things, but it's not just ASMR. It's well, hello, buddy. I think it's doing a little disservice to Fritz and Donnybrook by just calling that only ASMR. Because it's much more than that. It's hashtag cottagecore spam in chat. Some hashtag cottagecore. This is such a good character, man. All right. We have to go Uber Mom here. That helps us not. Was there anything good in the shop? What do we have to do to get Bozo back? We had one Bozo this week and Boss Rush. I don't know what this does. We'll buy all 3 though. Double. How come that doesn't give us 8? Eddy, fix it. Yo, little Song of Storms to get us right. We look like Bernie Lomax. Song of Storms, a Song of Storms. A little.
Ooh. Pizza Pudgy Pie.
One of these takes us to a boss. One of them takes us to a non-boss, right? There's our boss. Sorry, we'll run it back. We'll run it back. EJZREC7 Killy if you want to play along at home. That was deserved. We were not dialed. We were not dialed. We can get dialed though really easily. That was just one level. Did double vision help us there? No Pudgy Pie for us? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Double vision did not help us because we already have quad shot. I feel like that should give you 8 shot, no? Song of Storms? Song of Storms? Song of Storms. Tagged you on TikTok in the Pudgy Pie video. I got you. Locust of we have no idea what it does. Gave us a black fly. I got you. Yo, Moke, what's going on? Mokerin. What does black fly do? Eddy nerfed so many items into oblivion. Well, hello, buddy.
Health up.
That's 2 good woods. Yesterday, I had some tooltip on the screen showing the items. If we die in this run, we'll try to turn it back on. Because we must be doing something. Do we have to reinstall the mod? Take a little D up. Hard to type on the PS4. Yo, all good. Might need an update, but someone said that's working. Someone said, I think DMGP said he's running the new Repentance and the item mod and it works. Also, well, hello, buddy. Yeah, I'm spamming F2. Both of you are in Michigan. Youth fans? Oh, we don't have enough for youth fans. All right, let's go because we got a boss rush. You need to re-enable it from the mods? I'm not sure. Yo, Thembo Robert, they completely destroyed our ATM in this game. I don't know if you saw it or not, but... Well, hello, buddy. Settle huddle. Prop bet, pleasies. We could go, will we make it to the next floor? There's a prop bet for you. That was a straight greed play. There's no hiding that. Prop bet is seeing a guppy item on this floor. Streamer Luck skill. This sounds like an 80s song to me. Oh, it's all good, Brett. Please make a Pudgy Pie collab video. I DM'd him on Instagram. I haven't heard back yet. It's just a matter of time, though. Hopefully. Pokeball, maybe. That's a lot to take in. Pass on all that. Take Pokeball. We have to use it? Oh, I thought that was the one that was auto usage. What's the auto usage one?
Absolute trash.
The one that turns them into Pokemon. Oh, the little phone. What does Ryan Gary call the items like that? Detritus? Ryan Gary calling items in Isaac detritus that Eddy spent decades developing. Ooh. Just call them flat out detritus. Deserved. Run it back. All right, we're dialed now. You want to play along at home? 13 silly 13 hotel room. This is a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. A shame. Icarian Dragons, first time chatter, simply says a shame. You know what I say to you?
Well, hello, buddy.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
We need an OST here. We'll say this is for old time hockey. This is for Fitz and Donnybrook. Here we go. Sonic, this is not Sonic 3D Blast. Kind of nice though, huh? You see that glitch? Take a 5-piece. If you play the game of spiders, you win or you get bit. Really close on Blades of Steel. That's oddly really good. It's actually NHL 94, but that is really, really close. Did we go in the shop yet? This is such a fun character. It's just risky. It is weird not playing. Oh, we're supposed to turn on item mod if we die. If we die again, we'll turn it on. Tech X Pog. We don't take Tech X. This is probably pretty good for us. If we get hit, we drop one. Nah, I don't like tech. I don't remember. That's Tech 1. I just Tech is it's I get it, it's good. Sometimes it's a little snoozy though. It's not at Brimstone level, but it's knocking on the door. Tech X is Pog. Tech is good if you get Spoonbender. I agree with that. Tech is good base for synergies.
Well, hello, buddy.
Yeah, I went for the money. I didn't know what the prop bet was on that one. All right, good start here. If I miss your sub, add a mod and the mods will tell me because our Chrome is not shiny right now. It was hitless on the first boss. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that bet. All right, Piggy was What piggy is if we get hit, we drop a coin? I forget what piggy is. I know it's good, but I don't remember how good. That's H up, right? H up. Oh, we don't know because we don't have the mod. Money, 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 money.
Money, money, money.
I don't know what that does now. What does birthright do for us? Not an H up. More drops. Oh, magnet drops. I don't think we ever had birthright as this character. Oops. That's really good. It's like grandma's candies in Hollow Knight. Well, hello, buddy. Only works on the coins you create. That's cool. That's a good idea, Eddie. Is that new on the patch? Oh, saved. No, it's been like that. We just never got it, huh? Yeah, new patch is out. New patch is out, and the community voted it. 88% hog rating. 88% golden. Ooh. I've gotten that many times. There's no way. There's no way we've ever got. There's no way we ever got this before. So that would bring us back as Tainted Keeper, right? With the new patch. No. Man, we need that item mod. Only if you're Tainted Blue Bozzy. I got you. This sounds like one of the songs in the Super Mario World cartoon when they have Milli Vanilli join the cartoon and put on a concert, and instead of playing the Milli Vanilli song in the cartoon, they play like some song like this. I wonder why they never got that cleared. If you didn't know Milli Vanilli was in the Super Mario World cartoon, you dance. We passed on this. No, we don't peek, because if we peek, we lose, right? Do I remember the Mario cartoon? No, it's my kids watch it. That's all I remember. I don't remember. I remember nothing. Jonathan Snow. All right. You peace. Okay, settle huddle. I mean, we should win this run. Okay, so the way we get additional HP is Keeper's Elbow, and then money equals power. Greed's Gullet. Okay, pretty close. I mean, this is to boss rush this character. You got to be pretty good, huh? Modem Pog. Brian Gary's item. Holy Mantis is good too. I got you. We get a secret. Thank you. I love Navi. Is really good.
Absolute trash.
Can take us to our Uber secret, right? Uber secret's not worth it though. It's a tough boss fight. We lost birthright. We're gonna run it back, but let's turn on the mods.
No more stolen.
Piggy bank gives free donation. So do you think we need to go to the mod page and then reinstall it? How do we know what we're subscribed to? Only 47 of them. That was a juicy L, wasn't it? We've already restarted Isaac though. Updated, unsubscribe, resubscribe. All right, let's do this. We would check the in-game menu first. Mod config plus EID. Okay, we'll go one more taint. Can we get some F's in chat? 4 F's spam in chat. We'll go tainted keep again. And we're gonna rush. All right. Sire, I'm begging you to dodge. If you want to play along at home, Billy Gilly Z9, Thrilly Killy, Portable Camper. We'll know right in this room very quickly if our item mods are very sick. Oh, they're still off. That's a good item though, huh? Why do you think it's not loading? Maybe mod conflict? Everything's on. Look, we don't use all these. They're not none of them are even turned on. Hit tab. They're on. Huh. I don't know. You guys think it's probably a mod conflict?
Bruh.
I'm trying to get the money for that. Please, I need you to explode right here.
Bruh.
Right here, please. A little bit closer.
Bruh.
Thank you. Ooh. I don't know how to fix it. Otherwise, I'm hitting F2. I'm hitting L. Mod config menu. I didn't know you could even do all this stuff. Overlays off. Go back to the first one. Where the heck did that thing just come from? What the heck is that?
Well, hello, buddy.
How do we send them back? Nah, they're still not showing up. All right. Yeah, I don't know how. Hog you? Is that enough keys? We'd love to turn. I don't know how to turn it on though. Need like 5. Close the game and then come back. You think it'll work?
Bruh.
We can try. You think it'll kill the run? Yeah, we need the mods. I mean, we don't need them, but it's fair. All right, let's close out. So we don't need to horse around with anything else, though. It is for viewers. Yeah. That's why I'm willing to horse around with it. The mod's not working properly. The creator said on the Steam page. Someone in chat said they have it on. So are they being not forthright? Ladies and gentlemen, we want to play along at home. Billy, Billy, Nilly, Tilly. Yours truly, Billy, Billy. Why in chat if your mod description works? And in chat if no? I bet we just have too many mods on. Yeah, I just don't know why someone would not be forthright about that. Had to take it. Man, we keep getting great shop items. Maybe we'd just turn everything off except for that, right? We could do that. That and the dancing mod. Try changing the language. Nah, I think we're just gonna play, and then if we die in this run, then we'll turn all the mods off except for that one and see what happens. That's a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing we don't use mods around here. Check mods in the check mod during a challenge run. It doesn't eat your streak. Deserve. War Bomb Martin. This run could get really interesting here. Let's boss rush this and see what happens. I think we could boss rush this. I think that's the play. Should we buy the odd mushy? Should we buy the odd mushy? Taking it. No, okay. That's a 4-piece Martin Scorsese. Drop the Temeside. So we're going straight boss rush then. Straight boss rush. Bible would have been helpful. You're not wrong. Range is big pog. How do you know, like, the bottles of whiteout for me? I always mix them up between Tropicana and Tropicanacide. I always mix those up. Well, I don't even know what they do, but how do you remember that stuff? Red cap is bad. Red top is Tropicana. We got a shot here. Holy. This could be a winning run here. We could still get on the ulti path, right? We could still get ulti.
Less than 3.
Yo, King Bond, thanks for the 30 months. I appreciate it. This secret room is for you. Holy. We don't need it, though. We don't need it. We almost took it. But we'd be a one-hit Marty. No, then we become a one-hit Marty, right? Take it and pray for an H up. We don't need a H up when we have 4 pogs delivered from our circular. Okay, we have to go buy a key quickly. It was worth it for a key.
Let's go.
I think we're okay. We got to average what, 3 per floor? Kimi? Good piece. Dead cat, then scab. Could have had 9 lives now. Who wants 9 lives when you have 9 pogs? But don't you come back with only 1 HP? There's our keys. There's our angel. There's our keys and our angel. Better than dead. I don't know what these are. I don't know what those are, man. Capri. Nine lives in Capri? We don't want Capri. I mean, we don't want 9 lives. Yeah, you do? All right. Is that going to help us get to the boss rush or just stall us? All right, I'll do it for you. And you and you and you and you and you, me. Luck, skill. Here we go. Inner eye for 7 bomb pog. Capri. Need a little bit more Marty. Will Inner Eye give us another shot or no? No? 2 more? Okay. Worth? I'd say worth. What is this song? No shot at boss rush? Prop bet boss rush?
Let's go.
We need, if we're gonna boss rush, we need a speed run song. Can we do mom, Uber mom, and speed rush? Yes. We need to be skipping. Skippy? Skippy piece. That's gonna be hard. What's up with our tears? We got to get knife piece here, right? Our tears are slow. Why are they so slow? Just beeline the boss rush. Always searching for our angel. All right, we're going to pivot to the boss here. Just win. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine, Peepo G. Yeah, we're gonna pick. What are those? What are those? No, we're gonna go boss rush and skip Uber Mom. No, we're gonna skip it. I didn't think we had enough time to do both. It's all right, we can refund the bets. That'll hodl. This run is better for Uber Mom than Boss Rush. Jera? I mean, we could just Ewaz here, huh? Is this better for Mom? Why do you think this is better for Mom? Dangerous room here. We should get out. Get out. Settle hodl. One more, daddy. Yeah, nice shot, kid. Okay. We'll be fine. Depths 1. Peepo G. We could skip hodl, but we don't need to. We could Ewaz. We could. You're right. You are right about the Ewaz, but we don't need to force kernels when we're not in the army. Mr. Squeeze, that helps. That helps us. Hang in here. Actually scammed? How are you scammed? .2. They doubted. You piece. We should have saw that coming. All right, we're good. We're good. Little juice, little squeeze here. Yeah, these bombs are way better. Keep that with us. Say Pog heavy and Pog rich. Good, goody. That's a good soundtrack, huh? Oh. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back better than ever. We're back better than ever. We're back better than ever. Please don't be that way. Please don't be that way. Please, the boss, don't be that way. We're okay. We had a couple to give. We had a couple to give. We had a couple to give, man. I thought maybe we had it in us. Little sigil of behemothicity. That's why we did it. Oh, we can pump him. Always searching for our angel. Sacred heart. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back. Little H up. But we got, how did our tears explode? That's good. We're slow again. Cobalt. Peace. One more for Marty. All right. Oh, bloody gusties. I got you. Man, we don't even need to rush here. So we're actually better off taking some D, huh? Okay, I got you. By the clock. What is that Pog tier doing? We don't want to die because then we only got 1 H, Marty. Well, that's Sacred Heart. Got you. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. What's our Y in chat if you're confident on this run, N in chat if no? Gum room, you better get confident really quickly.
Are you kidding me?
We're good. We get some monies. We need some monies. We need some monies. Sigil of Behemoth. Dude, Sigil of Behemoth is good because then we can rush. We can rush the Martys. After a kill, you rush them. Rush kill. Huddle, huddle. Okay, we're good. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Daddy knows that's the take right there. Daddy learned. Maybe Daddy didn't know before, but Daddy knows now. I might have to say luck, luck, skill, skill. We don't have to say that anymore. We say skill, skill, luck, luck. All right. We would still like to buy the gum room, but you know what? What good is gum if you have dentures? All right.
Let's go.
Force an R key now.
Hello Daniel equals.
That could be pretty good, huh? Yo, Salver, thanks for the 14 months. Appreciate the sauce. Still pretty good depending on the dentures. I guess that could be true. I can't speak on dentures. Not yet, at least. All right. You've never been here for an R key force? I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. We get the gullet mullet, we got a chance. All right, let's go win. We're really not even there yet. Oh, we are here. Okay, let's go win here, win there. What if we didn't have the money? What if we didn't have the money? Tinted in the boss room. How are we gonna get out of this? Hit. Take it and then fool out, right? We take it and fool out. No fool?
Bruh.
I didn't trust it. What do you mean, no? We're fine. We just go back in the boss rush. That doesn't count for boss rush? No, we can go back in there. We go back in there. What? I don't understand though. Why would that do that? Why would that game be like that? Because it triggers the challenge, but what if you wanted to go back in because you had to do some shopping? You scam, so it scams you. I wasn't trying to scam though.
Bruh.
Yeah, we have no unlocks. I mean, we'll try to get a quick W. I will not throw a run, but we will try to speed. Our key won't even allow us. Our key will not let us boss rush. Otherwise, I would. If our key keeps time. No, there's no streak on the line. We can't get to. Oh, we could Uber Mom. I see what you're saying. I don't think it's worth the squeeze. This character's not that good. No, it's not worth the juice. This character isn't that good. But we'll still try to win. Yeah, we don't hold R. That's part of the pace rules. You can never hold R. We're more dialed when the streak's online. I think that's a fair statement. Are there any trinkets that could help us get to the boss rush? Take them all.
Range paralysis.
Only Mama Mega. R key into Mama Mega. So we'll go up to Catradal. We did get Sigil though. That was kind of a bear. This is a really good build. Yeah, we have everything except boss rush and Uber. You piece. Everything except dial. We were pretty dialed. We just made one mistake, but it was a fatal mistake. Not a fatal mistake, but a pace mistake. Get me home, daddy. Yeah, we'd have to R key Uber mom. Mega mama. Still searching for our angel. You gotta respect the music when it comes on. Man, that probably would have been an easy boss rush too, huh? Yeah. Well, we tried Tainted Keeper. We had a great build. We made a fatal mistake. We miscalculated. It was a miscalculation.
He had to recalculate. Baloney, he recalculated. He left it short.
We didn't leave it short. All right, we got another run. Edmund OG. Is that Eddie? How can we confirm it's Eddie? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a juicy -6 win streak. We have someone claiming to be Eddie in chat right now. I don't know if it's Eddie. The real Eddie would be able to tell me what the best Magic the Gathering card is and also the best Isaac item. He has to get both correct. We had some dang dev spam in chat for Eddie. He said, check your Discord. Check my Discord. Did he say what the best item is? He said Black Lotus and Holy Water. Edmund McMillan, 4 messages. Says, I'll just listen to the stream while I work and see if you notice. Eddie. 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 Eddie, what are you working on, Eddie? Eddie, you want to voice up? Or are you just settling and hodling?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Good Strong gifted a tier 1 sub to Edmund Mogg. They have given 12 gift
Edmund
subs
Mogg,
in the channel.
thanks for tuning in, by the way, man. 1 sec. Just tell me what you want to do. I'm always down for a little Eddie. Let's go little Lazzy, Tainted Lazzy. We got the world's our oyster. How do we get real quick? How do we get rid of this 0.5? How do we get rid of the 0.5? You 100% thought Tainted Eve? Tainted Eve to where? No, it's really Eddie. 100%. That's Eddie. It's confirmed in Discord. Tainted Eve boss rush. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Little Tainted Eve boss rush. You want to play along at home? Mr. 1S 0 Sunshine 2. Eddie, I got Discord open, so just hit me up when you're done working on Isaac 2. Okay, Eddie's here. Let's call Eddie.
Hello.
Eddie.
Yo, let me pause you on this thing here. Or not pause, but I still want to see what you're doing. Mute. There it is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Eddie, what's going on?
I'm working, or I'm trying to work.
What are you working on? Top secret
on a
NDA
game called Eugenics.
Oh, how's it going?
Extremely well.
What so are you like, so you're working on Eugenics, You like it? What's good about it?
It could be my best work.
Excuse me, Eddie?
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't know. So we're about a year into a 3-year dev cycle, so we got 2 more years, and I'm at a point where I can say that I'm as proud of this design as I am Isaac, and I feel like it actually. I could go further. But then again,
what?
But then again, like Isaac, the game you're playing now is a 10-year project, so it's hard to stack up content-wise to something that has been updated for 10 years.
But that's what your gut's saying. Like this is like you feel like. Well, when you made Isaac, you didn't feel. You're just like, oh, let me throw this out there.
No, yeah. When I made this, I was like, I like this, but I don't think anybody else is gonna like this.
So then, but this is a little bit different. Like, did you feel like this with like Bumbo or any of the other stuff you did?
Well, there was a point in Isaac where I did feel like this. It was probably like a month before release. Like the original Isaac was just a 3-month cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 months in, it got to that sweet spot where I felt like the game was tricking me. It was deep enough for me to like not remember everything that I had added. And it felt like a living world. And things started to combo off each other naturally without much effort on my end because I put enough stuff in. And with Mugenics, it's just, I mean, it's another one of these type of games where the replayability and the expansion aspect of it feels infinite. But it's a turn-based strategy game that feels like D&D meets Pokemon.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask you, like, is for you, what makes
it's Final Fantasy Tactics? It's tactics game.
Okay. What makes the gameplay loop fun for you?
Well, so instead of items, in this you've got classes with like 100+ abilities that are semi-randomly chosen.
Okay.
And you can manipulate odds and stuff like that too. But the crazy part is, so like imagine like with Isaac, you're doing your runs, but there's this hub home where you can breed your Isaacs and then retain abilities through their lifelines, like through their family,
through their one might say Mugenics.
Yes.
Oh, Eddie. So you're in the lab, like you're Eddie in the lab right now.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
I feel like that's the most dangerous, Eddie, because you're like, your mind is super creative. So you can breed them, but you don't necessarily, you can't. Is there like odds, like, oh, this one has a chance to have fangs, or is it just you don't know?
Yeah, it's random odds depending on male and female, and whatever else you put into the mix, because there's a lot of weirdness that goes along with it. There's of course like genetic mutation, which is what you want for the most part, and there's a lot of like random birth defects and other stuff that you can breed in. The birth defects usually have like a positive and negative. Some of them just negative. But you'll still be able to breed those in, and you might be able to find, much like Isaac, you might be able to find like a niche archetypal draft around where like, oh, this thing sucks life, and it sucks double life, so I can draft around. If I breed it with this cat, this necromancer cat or whatever else who has life steal, I can do that. You can also multi-class your cats, and it's very rare, but you'll be able to basically take a fighter, you take a fighter out and finish an adventure, and if they survive, you can come back and breed it with another cat, and there's a chance that one of its abilities, very rare chance that one of its abilities will breed inside the cat. So all cats just start out as colorless cats, non-classed cats, and they have colorless abilities, which are just random basic abilities, but there is a very small chance that it will retain its mother or father's class ability.
Is there a lifeline on a cat? Like, say you're just, you're amazing playing with that cat. Does it have like an expiration date?
Oh yeah. I mean, the beauty, the people will, this is the love and hate aspect of it. People will absolutely hate this, and it'll be amazingly heartbreaking, but that's the whole point of the game. There is permadeath, obviously, in this game, and you run the risk when you're going on adventures and stuff, and you're attempting to do something difficult. You might just choose, fodder, cats that aren't ideally bred, and then save your really nice breeds for, something more guaranteed, so you can keep furthering things. But there's stuff that can happen. I mean, you could finish a run with only one cat left, bring it back to the house, and the cat might have acquired a disease that's killing it or whatever else. So either way, once the cat comes back, because it's fully leveled up when it comes back for the most part from an adventure, and you can't take a fully leveled up cat. An elder cat can't go back on an adventure. It stays at the house until it dies. There's other stuff that I can't talk about now.
Yeah,
we're working on it currently, but there's a system in place that makes it pretty tense. Forces you to gamble on this.
Did you say you didn't say the word gamble, did you?
Well, I mean, it is a gamble. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
A roll of the dice, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
So I asked about like gameplay loops. So you're a big fan of like the mating stuff. What else do you enjoy about the gameplay loop that you're having fun with?
Just the turn-based strategy is really nice. It's kind of surprising. Like, I played a lot of turn-based strategy games, and Tyler as well, who's programming it and developing it with me. And it's kind of weird. It just seems like there's not a lot of turn-based strategy games have gone that deep with stuff. Like even the classics don't really utilize the grid. There's a lot of play on like basic chess movement stuff, like, okay, this guy can roll out of battle but only diagonally, or this guy can attack a lob shot that doesn't hit in front of him but hits the one in front of that. There's a lot of movement strategy and stuff like that makes sense to each class, because each of them has a thing that they do well. And yeah, it's very unique for the most part from what I've seen. And that's why it's exciting. It's just kind of like we've gotten to that point where it feels like we're doing something very new and fresh, even though it's kind of an amalgamation of like 5 or 6 different games.
Would you say one of those games, like when you said something about the shots, it made me think of Into the Breach? Did you look to that as like
Into the Breach is more like Advanced Wars, like more like formulaic. Like there's a formula to your movement and stuff like that. This is more that meets Isaac Chaotic. Where, like, you don't know exactly what's going to be in the next room. You don't know where your cats are going to be. You don't know how debilitated they'll be or how OP they'll be. You don't know what's going to happen. And it's not just the adventures aren't just the turn-based strategy. There's a lot of events that happen, which are luck based for the most part, but they are centered around your abilities, kind of like in D&D. If you like, there's a trap or whatever else, disarm the trap, jump over the trap, that sort of thing. And depending on your cat's stats of the chosen cat, then you have odds of doing something, and each of those events has a bunch of different outcomes, some of which are like extremely rare and are considered what we call legacy outcomes that will change the game completely. Kind of in the way where you do something in Isaac, you finish a challenge and it unlocks something permanently, like an alternate path or whatever else. There's a lot of it revolves a lot around legacy for the most part. The game is all about like leaving a legacy and legacy events that change the course of the game. That hopefully, and this isn't set in stone yet, but hopefully the goal is to make it so everybody's session feels pretty different. Like you won't be able to be like, oh, this NPC is asking me for this and wants me to blow up the world, and has like 5 eyes and stuff like that. Like stuff that will make the game feel unique to the player. But that's the challenge that we're kind of trying to figure out right now, because we're early enough to be able to plan modular things like that. We're pretty early, so we can kind of hopefully get that done.
So when you talk about the game dev process, you talk about like a lot of it can be RNG or a lot of luck based. How do you balance that so it doesn't feel like winning is based on luck, if that makes sense.
Oh, so it won't. it won't feel like that. The luck aspect of things is favorable. So like the only situations that you'll be like, oh, I got fucked over there would be, okay, well, I'm in this situation where I'm trying to complete an event that is telling me that it's very hard, but I really want this outcome. So I'm gonna take my cat, who is a mage class and has high intelligence but very low strength, and I'm gonna have him challenge a giant turd monster or whatever in an event. And this isn't an actual turn-based fight. This is just like an event that rolls a dice essentially. And if you roll over a certain amount, adding your modifiers behind the scenes, you either success or fail. And then there's medium success fail, high success fail, and then critical success fail. And you're trying to critical this monster in this event so you can gain a mutation that lets you look like it. And the odds are in your favor, and you roll the dice and you die. Like your cat is now crippled, and you have to finish the rest of the game like that. But there's a lot of that. I mean, you'll be able to do what you can. You'll be able to get out of the mess that you get yourself in if you play smart. So it's not going to be there's not going to be a lot of situations where you completely screw yourself over unless you kind of knew you were doing it.
And so for you, so you give a prompt where it's like, this is high risk, high reward. So it's not like it comes out of nowhere for the most part.
Yeah, for the most, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we're working on now. You should know though too, if it's something like, hey, there's this giant thing in front of you, and or you find a computer and you're using your fighter who's dumb as dirt, and it's like interact with the computer to try to open a door or bash the computer apart. You're going to want to bash the computer apart because the chances of this guy figuring this out are low. Like, you should know the character enough to not do something stupid.
I will say you sound like very fired up about eugenics. Like you're like, so you're actively working on it and you feel great about it. For you said like this is a 3-year dev cycle and you're on year 2. Or did I misquote you on that?
End of year 1, I guess it's start of year 2. We have 2 more years.
For you, how do you project that out? Like, how do you exactly know it's going to be 3 years? And I know you don't.
You don't. I mean, I think we're being pretty realistic. Usually, I'm terrible with that. Sometimes I'm correct, but rarely. But with this one, we got a lot in place already. So the goal for us for the new year is to have a playable run, which is every run goes in 3 chapters, and the chapters branch. So we're gonna have at least 1 full playable run, which means 1 second, I have to unlock the door for my mom.
Surprise. Yes. Did he say his mom? Like actual mom?
My mom brought me some lemon juice.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's very Isaac meta.
I put lemon juice in water and it tastes better.
Wait.
That's it.
Like, how are you talking a lot? Are you talking like a teaspoon?
No, just like a little dash of concentrated lemon juice just to give it a little.
Is it the green bottle lemon? What kind of lemon juice? Or is it like organic?
Yeah.
Green bottle.
No, it's a big green bottle, but it's also has a lemon on the top of it. It's not the like little squeezy lemon, but it's a big old it's lemon concentrate. I'm sure it's pretty much the same.
How long have you been doing that? Is that new tech?
No.
Oh?
No, I think I started doing it a while ago because it's supposed to help with digestion too.
Oh. And that's like mom, like mom starring in Isaac mom?
My mom. My mom's not mom and Isaac mom, but yeah, that's my mom. My mom lives with me.
What is your mom like? Does she know about mom?
Yo, I'm pretty sure she does. Sometimes she comes in though, so I have a giant Azazel, like a giant Azazel hanging from the ceiling in my house, and And we were like talking about it, and then like randomly she goes, "That's from your game?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I just thought it was a character in something you play." But it's funny because there's fucking Azazels everywhere. Like I've got like stacks of test like prototype plushes of different characters and stuff all over everywhere. And yeah, so I mean, she knows of the game. She knows what it's about. But I mean, she doesn't play video games.
Yeah, but does she know that like she's in it, or parts of her are in it, or some?
I mean, yeah. She knows the story. She knows the deal. She knows what's up. My mom's actually not that religious anymore.
But like, was she cool with it, or was she like, Eddie, is this who you think I am? Like in the ending?
I mean, I think she's fine with it. She doesn't talk to me about it for the most part, but I mean, I used to write comics that were like semi-autobiographical as well, and didn't necessarily paint my family in the best light. And let's say with whatever. I'm not a liar for the most part. I'm not like. I mean, I think people know like what works and what doesn't. But I mean, my mom wasn't a psychopath. You know, my dad was actually more insane when it came to my dad is a preacher. He has his own congregation.
Have you ever gone to his spot?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have not visited my father since he moved out there, which was like 10 years ago, I think.
I don't want to characterize things, but it sounds like you and your mom are cool. Was there like, I don't want to get super deep, but like, was there a moment when you're like, okay, like come to Eddy meeting where we work this out, or it just kind of happened over time?
We've had some of those. We've had some of those. I've conceded to the point of like just being okay with like, okay, this is my mom, and you know, she has her flaws, and we all have our flaws. But you know, she's great with my kids, and I get along with her, and you know, I've learned to through therapy, I've learned to have like boundaries, they call them. So because everybody else in my family, they have no boundaries. So in order for me to survive, I need to be the one that has the boundaries, and I need to enforce the boundaries, which makes me a huge asshole. And everybody thinks I'm this total asshole who, why am I not paying for everybody's bills, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, that's fine. I have boundaries and I will be honest about those things. And as long as I keep those boundaries, then I will have functional relationships with people in my family. And that's basically how I'm working it.
Well, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like you like, I don't know if it's self-awareness, but you came to a point where like, all right, like my mom, I don't want to speak for you, but probably did the best she could. Like, did that come with age, or just once you had a kid that put things more in perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your childhood was like, so having a kid and then having the kid become like the age I was when, you know, certain things happen and all that sort of stuff was pretty insane. So for a while there, when Peach was young, there's a lot of like reliving, you know, where I was when I was that age, which was difficult. But I think over time, I mean, stuff still comes up, and you know, maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe we won't if I feel like going there. But yeah, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I didn't talk to my mom for quite a while, and then when COVID hit, she had moved away, and her boyfriend was like an anti-mask type person. He got COVID and almost died, and then my mom was able to come here. I had the choice of being, you know, either stick to my guns and be a dick about it and be like, dig yourself out of your own hole, or you know, I have the ability to help her so she can live here. And I had her live here, and she literally dodged a bullet, and almost, you know, she would have been in pretty bad shape if she got COVID. So I'm glad I did it, and since then it's been over a year now, almost 2 years.
So
things have gone smoothly, and it's because of boundaries.
Well, it sounds like you employed some, not that you weren't, but some like taking the high road and then also being empathetic, which you didn't have to do, but it seems like it served you. And I mean, it wasn't the point to serve you, but it seemed like it served you in making things better for everyone, including yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I love my mom, you know, and just like you said, like in a lot of ways, writing Repentance was also me trying to make sure in everybody sees until Repentance, a lot of people saw Mom as just this horrible evil woman who's doing this horrible
and you're like
stuff
when you're
for
like,
no
hey,
reason.
my mom just brought me some lemon juice. I'm like, mom, like that same mom.
I'd hate to leave her like that, you know. And having the opportunity with the DLC to be like, okay, now when I write the story, what do I want to do? It's like I want to at least paint the picture of the situation, and you know, there's a story behind everything and every person, and try to help people empathize somewhat with Mom. I think was kind of a goal, and maybe not think of his father as such a hero. Just even it out a little bit. But yeah, I've definitely come to terms with all that stuff, and I'm cool with my dad. I've always been cool with my dad, mostly because my dad, I feel like there's a mutual respect there because he just stays away. He respects the fact that I don't necessarily believe the things that he believes, and he doesn't burden me with anything. Like that, I respect that greatly. So we usually talk to him twice a year on, probably my birthday and his birthday, and then that's that.
Sounds like some boundaries are in play there.
I guess so.
So speaking of Repentance, so there's a big patch that just came out, and things are definitely very different than last time we talked. The game's been uncovered a lot, et cetera. But this patch, like a lot of people are talking about it, and what has gone into this patch? Like what has been your role in it, and how long has this been in the works?
It's been in the works since the last patch. Mm-hmm. I know, Vin is the type of guy who wants to do it himself. And I worked with people that are like that, and those people are usually really good, but they tend to be a little slow because they try to do everything themselves. And I've been guilty of that in the past, where I've been really like controlling about every aspect of the game except for the programming. Mm-hmm. And I'll do it all, even though it'll take extra time or be way too much of a workload for me. And he's that personality type, so I completely understand it. And I didn't want to push especially after like the years of development that he put into it. So it's been in development since then, and I don't know. I mean, we were going to release it as smaller patches just to get bug fixes out and stuff like that. But then there was like localization stuff that came up that we needed to add. And then the console release, there's a bunch of stuff that just kind of like lagged it down. And then Vin got overloaded and needed to take a little break. But for the most part, yeah, this has been in development since then. And my input was the change, most of the changes to the tainted characters, which it's hard to say if that's my input as much as it's like, okay, it's pretty obvious. Mm-hmm. Like these are the things that people are struggling with, and these characters are a little boring when it comes to their designs, and how can we make them more like what we had envisioned when kind of going in. Because there were a few characters, especially Tainted Lazarus, that were kind of unfinished, and then we got to a point where it's like, well, it's functional and it is kind of like how we wrote it, and let's just see if people like it and we can fix it afterwards if not. And it just took a little while to fix it afterwards.
So when you say like you made some tainted characters more fun, like we just got done playing Tainted Azazel, which I'm like, wow, this is really fun to play. Like
that's all Vin. Vin totally did that. Like he was like, I think I have some tweaks that I can do to make him feel more intuitive, the controls, mm-hmm. and stuff like that. And I'm like, go for it. And he did, and it was really good. So
for you, like when you decide, hey, this character is or is not fun to play, how do you begin to like quantify that, or how do you say, hey, this really isn't fun? Like how do you get that feedback?
Well, I'll move to the not so obvious and more controversial one, which would be Tainted Cain. Mm-hmm. So the idea for Tainted Cain was a back and forth between me and Vin. So originally Tainted Cain, the design that I had on paper was Tainted Cain had a bag, and he could catch bullets in the bag and then turn the bullets into pickups. That was the original design. Okay. And it just didn't, it felt too cumbersome. The idea of like right now, like trying to catch all these things just to make pickups. And it felt like it's too easy to exploit. So like okay, that's not going to work. So how can we rework that and make it work with the bag theme? And all I cared about was it was a bag, and that Kane is a resource management character. Like, he's all about resources and abundance and stealing and that sort of stuff too. So he should be doing something with items. And Vin said that he thinks that he could come up with a way to like make it so every item in the game had a code, and the code was based off of a bunch of items that you pick up, and we could generate items with this code, which was encoded with pickups. And I thought, that's insane. How could you do that? And he's like, no problem, I can. And he did. And I thought that was the coolest shit ever. And then we talked about it being extra cool. Like, it'll be really cool when people finally make like a Wikipedia and that has all the items and everything else. And then that happened within like days. It happened within days, and then it became this like the most boring shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like, every single person would play this 5-hour game of Isaac, which was essentially cheating. Essentially, it was just like the wiki open, all the formulas there, and they're just really slowly cheating. Really, really, like, why not just open debug? Like, why not debug and give you the item that you want? Why do you have to do it this way? So it became this kind of like, this is so not fun and not at all how we envisioned it. Let's just refocus it. So he refocused it back on like what he had originally discussed, which was he wanted to make it almost full random, but make the items that appear move into different pools depending on the more rare items that you have. So like, if you had an Eternal Heart in your bag, then it raises the chances of it being an Angel Room.
Oh, okay.
And that's the change now. I think he exaggerated. I don't know how much he exaggerated it, but he said he exaggerated it enough for it to be noticeable. So, you always want to have something rare in there, some dime. I think he even put the stuff in for golden pickups and stuff like that. So it raises your chances of getting rare items and items from different pools. So you will have somewhat more control over what you get, and you won't just get like lunch all the time. I think that was, or breakfast. That was like a bug that was tied to items that were still locked, I think. That's why it kept appearing.
Got it.
But yeah. And then for other stuff, it's just like, okay, well, with Jacob and Esau, with Dark Jacob and Esau, like, it was a pretty easy fix, because the whole intent was to make sure that you have him to fight with, because he's extremely strong if you use him right. And people kept accidentally getting him killed later, and then it would defeat the purpose, and it would just be really hard. So we just refocused that to make sure that he stuck around, so you could keep using him as a weapon, because he is quite good. So, and then the Tainted Lazarus was just an easy one that we'd already discussed, I think, on release, which was the ability to have a flip side to items.
Got it.
Let him flip the item and pick the other item up. So
you kind of knew, like, so with Tainted Laz, you're like, okay, it's not exactly what we want right now, but it's playable. So you kind of knew, like, hey, that was kind of the plan for Laz, or was it after people started playing it, you're like, eh?
It was mostly like, I think this might be problematic. We'll see if it actually is. And then it, kind of was. It's not so much about is this like too hard or annoying or whatever else. The first and most glaring thing with anything is this boring? Like, yeah. Does this bring nothing to the table? Like, does it feel like a new mechanic? You want it to feel like something fresh, because the Tainted characters, they really started as kind of really basic versions of the characters with an item, like a new item essentially attached to each character. And once I think it was Tainted Cain. Once Tainted Cain was being designed, we were like, we gotta like raise the bar here, because he's so cool. You just picked up an item, that sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am. What's your opinion? I would love to hear you and anybody else who plays the game a lot. I'd like to know what you think the 10 worst items are in the game currently.
I may not be the best person to ask this, but I have a couple more tainted questions before I give you my answers. Is because I'll just give you my answer. I think Sci-Fly is completely overrated. I know you nerfed it, which was, I think, good because everyone loves it. So I'm not a big Sci-Fly or Brimstone fan. I think Brimstone's only good 9% of the time, but realistically, like I don't.
Well, I'm talking about the items that you think are worthless. An item that you see and you're like, that's not going to do anything for me.
Yeah, Brimstone and Sci-Fly. No, I'm kind of serious because it's like when you see that, for me, I mean, I know it's not what you're looking for, but for me, it's like, okay, you just won the run, you know? And it's just, I always look at it from like an entertainment standpoint. Like, is this fun to watch? Totally. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know the trash tier items. Like I was talking to Northern Line earlier. It's like, yeah, some of these items are not minutia. What did he say? Detritus. And I don't look at it like that way, because I look at like you like designing all this stuff. I'm like, Eddy never intended for items to be trash, but I mean, when you design what hundreds of thousands of items, some of them are going to be trash.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff too. Like I think a good example is Breath of Life. So when I designed that, I thought to myself, this is going to be an item people use to exploit things, and then it wasn't, and it is considered a worthless item by many, and I've been trying to figure out ways to like make it better, and I think it actually got updated, and it's still considered a terrible item. There's ones like that.
What does that look like? What does Breath of the Wild look like?
It looks like a swirl of air. It looks like supposed to
look like
the
angel item. It looks like the white yo-yo that I always see it. I'm like, oh, this is garbage. I'm not taking it. That one?
I guess so.
Is that an angel item?
A swirling breath. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's some remnants of the past which simply aren't up to snuff, and a lot of them we did update, and we made them a lot better. Some people still don't even know, like game breaking bug and holy water are very good now. And they used to be
look. Holy water, I say, is one of the top 5 best angel items, and people are like, you can't be serious. I'm dead serious.
Well, because people don't know yet. Like, people don't know that it changed. Like, a lot of items changed. A lot of really shit tier items changed, and people just didn't get the memo. But yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know for future reference what like the low items are. And I'm not talking about. I appreciate your thoughts. Because I purposefully put in items like Curse of Tower and Bob's Brain, and items that like are funny, but also strong, especially now. And I don't know if people know that like all bombs got buffed like a lot. Like bombs deal more than twice as much damage as they used to. They're really strong. So like Curse of the Tower will destroy bosses. So it's like take half a heart and just kill a boss. But
so I've learned a lot from you. Last time we played like the spike rooms, where I was talking about this earlier today, I would have never in 8 million years ever have gone into a spike room until, you know, when we played co-op, and it never would have got the name Eddy room. But like, so tell me, how do I use God's yo-yo to break the game? So the one that
the idea before is that you could hold your breath just enough to become invincible for 1 second, and then you stop.
Okay.
And you could use that to exploit, like, I think initially, I don't even know if it got patched or not, but you could just go and donate blood like that. But I think they might have, I don't know. Maybe that's one of the reasons it sucks. But yeah, it was an invincibility exploit. You could use it in many different ways, and if you just hold your breath and do it, you do it. But maybe if we update it, maybe it needs to be something like that. Maybe it needs to be an item that lets you hold your breath and take a devil deal that you can't take. Something like that.
Well, let me ask this. What else do you think is, you said it, I didn't. What else do you think is trash tier in the game right now?
Well, I'm mostly going off of what I think as well as what people have been telling me.
Yeah.
And the number one appears to be data miner.
Okay.
Which is admittedly not kind of does nothing.
What was your initial intent for that?
I think it was kind of re-rolling things and jumbling them up and then maybe getting like, I don't know. I honestly don't remember. I don't even remember making.
Did you just put it into like as like a middle finger to the people that data mine the game?
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look it up.
No, did you put it in like as like a point to the sky to the data miners, and that could be it.
It was, yeah. No, it was like a knock to data miners because it was kind of a do nothing item that just fucked the game up. But I think it does do something, and I don't remember what it does, so I'm gonna look it up. Because it's got to do something. Let's see. Distort all sprites. Rotate everything 90 degrees. It randomly increases or decreases one of your stats by a small amount and gives you the fruitcake effect for the room when used. So it's fruitcake, but everything gets fucked up. So that's the positive. Fruitcake's great.
That was your shot at the Isaac community that you didn't like. That's okay. I think I think that's cool. That's in there. That's like, when you watch a movie and you see something the director puts in and you're like, that doesn't fit, but I get what they're trying to do. I think that's cool. Eddie, I got some random questions for you.
Yeah.
The planetarium rooms, were they designed by Fruity Stripe Gum, the floors of them?
I didn't design those.
You didn't design?
No, I did not. That was from Antbirth. That was from their mod.
Okay.
It was already there, but it was a cool design, so I went with it.
Okay.
And I didn't change it at all. So I don't think so, though, because the guys are pretty young. I don't think they know what Fruit by the Foot is. But I do.
Is there anything in the game? Because we talked a couple months, like right when it came out. Is there anything in the game that, like, you're waiting a synergy or something you're waiting for people to hit that just hasn't?
No, because they already do it. Like Vin was showing me. I don't want to spoil this for you though. Do you want me to spoil something for you if you haven't seen it?
Yes.
So have you unlocked or picked up C-section yet?
No, I just saw that in the patch notes. I'm like, I have no idea what this is. But you could say it because I know people in chat will pog up if you.
Okay. Well, so there are synergies. There are synergies with C-section which visually look really funny. And we were going nuts about that. But of course, like the moment you put the patch up, people just go through and give themselves all the items, and then they keep like seeing, like they want to see what was added and what wasn't. Because we're at a point now where items don't. When we add a new item, it doesn't just automatically combo with everything else. Like back in the day, the combinations for tiers were simply graphics and colors. So it was like, okay, this is a tooth. And if you've got this item, it tints it black. So now you've got a black tooth, and everything goes whatever. But now we've got fetus tiers, and they have to be drawn, and they have to be drawn in all sizes because your tiers get bigger and smaller. And then when there's item combos visually with the fetus, we need to physically put the things in the fetus's hands.
Yeah. So it doesn't.
So there's a lot of extra work. Yeah, there's a lot of extra work that goes into it, and people want to be like, I want to see what all the combos that they put in for this.
Yeah, so like for you, it's like playing Dark Souls and using gold pine resin to beat a boss every single time.
I'm not. I still have yet to get in Dark Souls. I played the original with Demon Souls, or no?
Yeah.
Yes, Demon Souls, and it was so slow and punishing that I couldn't get down with it. And I played Dark Souls. And I got to a point in the game, and I liked it. I got to a point in the game where there was just too long of a trek in order to learn a boss's tells and how they played, that I just like, fuck this. I can't. I gotta work.
Speaking of Souls, Eddie, what have you been playing lately? Anything new? And
I wish I could play anything. I got a Steam Deck, and hopefully I'll be able to, when testing stuff, and when I get some downtime, I'll be able to play some more games. But it's as I'm on your stream when I should be working, but it is very difficult to find enough time to work, let alone play games. But the game that I'm playing right now the most is a game called The Binding of Isaac Repentance, and I'm playing it co-op with my wife, and we were attempting to 100% it.
Oh, what's where are you at roughly percentage?
We started over. She's a save eraser. Every new expansion, she will erase her save and start over completely. She wants to start out fresh. So we just beat Mom's Heart for the 10th time, and we have all the heart unlocks for the characters.
Okay.
Half of them are on hard, and we have we've moved back to normal, just for the sake of getting feeling good about ourselves. We've got like an hour to play. It's like when we'll put Peach to sleep, and the baby will be up, and then we've got about an hour to play before we have to start winding down and going to bed as well. And we tend to spend it, just doing one run.
That's cool though. That's cool. And then, so what do you think if you had to estimate? Well, number one, your prediction. Do you think you'll 100% the game together? Lifetime.
I don't know, but I know we'll play it for a very long time. That's for fucking sure. She has so many hours, so many hours in Isaac from the original.
Do you think Danielle is a better Isaac player than you?
She was like, her quote every night is, "I really wish we were streaming this so they can see that you're an asshole." I get tired and I accidentally will grab stuff that she needs and whatever else. And yes, she tends to be, I'm a busy guy and I got a lot going on in my brain. I don't remember what everything does. She tends to remember more, and then we argue about it and she's right. And I look like a fool, and I'm glad we don't stream. So I will say that she is actually much better when it comes to being. So I also am very impatient, and I'm not a min-maxer, and she is, and she knows.
Pretty soon, right?
I mean, I'm still going through the approval process. So like every few days, I get an email from Javon that's like, approve these 7 things, and then when I approve them, China Hyper, I don't know how they ship it so fast, but they ship it over here really quick for the prototype. I approve the prototype, and then they click it for production, and then they're like, okay, well that's down, now do this. And currently there's like a team of like 3 really hardcore Four Souls fans who are going through all of the cards and making sure everything is perfect, which is pretty insane, but they're living life. So they're really good at it. They're really enjoying it. And they're even giving me fun feedback. Like, shouldn't the shopkeeper let you steal an item from the shop if you kill it? And it's like, yeah, that sounds cool.
So like when you say going through every card, they're looking at the actual card or every synergy, the way everything ties together.
Everything. They everything. Every little thing. But mostly they're supposed to be there just to make sure I didn't spell everything wrong. But in turn they have become gods. But yeah, no, they no one really suggests anything terrible, so that's nice. It's kind of like working with modders. It's very similar to working with Vin and the team and stuff, where these guys and gals. Are there gals? No, I think they're guys. These guys really, really love Four Souls, and they are living life, and they are giving great feedback and making sure every little punctuation aspect and spelling and wording is utterly perfect. And I think they're currently working on the instructions, because we're actually doing a little manual for it this time.
Has it sank in for you that like you've created a world where people care so much about it that they'll do things like that because they care so much about it? Like, has that sunk in for you, or do you not think about it like that?
No, it's cool. There's like the weird part of me who's like, this is mine. Don't touch it, and I'll do it myself. And I think since I had Peach, I've learned to delegate and be accepting of other people's ideas more, and accept that I can't do every little thing realistically. and that other people have very good ideas too, and I should be more open to it. I've just been more diplomatic overall out of necessity, and I'm learning. But there's of course still like this, deep down part of me that just wants no one else involved at all, and for me to have complete control over everything. But yeah, no, I'm becoming a more evolved human being.
Do you feel like the game is better because of that? Or do you feel like if you had infinite time, you could make it better? I'm kind of setting you up for a really tough answer, but
no, I will answer honestly and say that I am very rigid still. I will say no to everything. Even Vin has had to fight me on things that I felt like even from the beginning he might have been right about, but there's just a part of me that's like, no, I want it this way. One of those things being co-op. Oof, that was a big whiff on my end. We could have had co-op in from the get-go, and that was something that Tyrone suggested, and actually not just suggested, but pitched and said, "Here, we have co-op in. You should play it." And I'm like, "No, that doesn't make sense to the story. There wouldn't be two Isaacs there. It has to be some sort of imaginary friend." And instead of in my mind thinking, well, the imaginary friend could be one of his personalities, I'm like, make it a baby. It was the fucking biggest, you know how many years? It was so long ago. And then it took Vin and them to put that in the mod to just prove the fact that it was actually really fun that way without much change, like to gameplay, and me just eating crow.
And like, but now like you're cool. It seems like you're cool with it now. Like you're.
Oh, of course. I mean, they were right. And I can accept that and be okay with it. And I will.
A deep exhale. What?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on like the modding community? Like when you check out mods, do you just like you look?
I
at
feel
any
bad because I don't.
Ever.
Sometimes I used to check them, and around when we were doing the booster packs and stuff like that. And then this weird, I should have had enough foresight to know this was going to happen. This weird shit happened where whenever we would add something, someone would say they stole my idea, and it was like, no, because some of the ideas were so like, it's kind of like Taco Bell, right? Where you've got the whole cheese, meat, beans, tortilla. Right?
Yeah.
And if it's like, hey, I had this idea to put the beans on the outside of the burrito and now it's this new burrito. And it's like, wait, no, like that you're just doing the same thing that they do. You're just reusing and repurposing these things. It's only logical that would exist in this world because we have the foundation already laid. Like the pieces are there. But they don't see that. And they think they've come up with like this incredibly unique idea. And they're raging on Reddit or whatever else. I even today saw something. I can't remember what it was. I saw something on Reddit. It was like they stole this character from a mod. And I have no fucking clue what that mod is. I've never seen that mod in my life. I fucking don't know what that is. And it's some old mod that people, I guess they like. At least the couple comments, people say that they really like it. And then they were bringing up other things that they think that we stole. And it's just like, I don't know how to tell you no, but it's not true. And since that point, I stopped looking at mods because of that. There's like a policy for Wizards where Wizards of the Coast, they cannot look at fan submitted designs because of that same reason. Because it just causes more problems. So, the only mods that I've seen are the mods that were on your your playthrough, or when I go over to hang out with my nephew and he's playing and he's like obsessed with mods and he's got the wackiest fucking mods everywhere with weird sound effects constantly playing. And he tells me about his mods. I just don't look anymore. And I think a lot of it is because of that aspect. Like I would probably like to go in, but the thing is like, what if I want to add a few items in the future? And one of the items I come up with, has been planted there by something that I saw in a mod or something, and I'm not even aware of it. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just avoid it.
It makes sense. When you see like What are your thoughts on people playing with mods? Do you be like, well, that's not how I intended it, or do you care, or it doesn't matter?
No, because I did intend the whole thing back when we did mods was I thought there was going to never be any more Isaacs, so I wanted to make sure people could freely expand the game forever and make it their own.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's whatever people want to do. I think it's almost become a meme in itself whenever we update something and change gameplay that somebody adds a mod that reverts it. Just the one thing. It's like I know I think within 12 hours somebody made a mod that made donation machines revert back to what they were before.
That was my question. So like I was playing Hollow Knight last night, and then it was just once the patch came out, it was just a wave of people saying, you're not gonna believe what they did to the donation machines.
That's so stupid.
Was that
I don't know if people realize how many extra coins come out when you do it though. Like you shouldn't need more than that. If you've maxed out the donation machine and you're not okay with the amount of coins that come out by using one bomb, it's just like this, it's very easy 1-to-1 ratio of like, okay, one bomb equals like 7 to 10 coins. That could be way higher than that because they could be nickels and dimes, or lucky pennies or whatever else. If you can't swing that and you've obviously maxed it out, then something's wrong. Like you're leaning a little too hard into the donation machine in order to get a win.
I feel personally attacked here with that statement, but did that come from you, or did that come from Vin, the donation fix?
I think it actually came from the community.
Okay.
It came from discussions within on Discord, discussing what kind of exploits and balances, like what the meta is, and what people are doing that seems like maybe they shouldn't be doing and seems kind of dumb or boring or unfun or too much use. Kind of like how in Magic when there's a card that's just in every single deck, in every single tournament level deck out there, they'll ban it because it's just it feels like redundant and it's just taking over the meta. And I think it was one of those arguments of like, this doesn't really need to be this way because you could just have it be one bomb and then stop doing it, and then that's it.
When you play Magic, do you play blue deck?
You cut out. Can you say it again?
When you play Magic, do you play blue deck?
I draft cube, and I play whatever comes to me, whatever the best. But of course I play blue. Like, who doesn't play blue?
I mean, it's called the anti-fun deck for a reason.
But it's not just one deck. I play blue and the cards tell me I should be playing blue. Like if Ancestral Recall or Time Walk come around, they're hard to not pick. And then I put blue into whatever deck that I'm playing.
So that you post your cubes. So when you post those cubes, are those proxies or are they the real cards?
So the funny thing is, I don't know if you know about this. So in the 90s, right when beta had come out, they produced these little squares, these little bricks, and they were called the collector's edition.
Yeah, I know what you're talking when they had the gold border.
Yeah. So those are all collector's edition. All the power is all collector's edition cards. That are all sleeved. They're really nice too. I got a totally mint condition one. I bought that for $900 many years ago, and holy shit, those cards are worth so much now. Like, unbelievably so. Like to the point where I get a little nervous because like I'm purposefully bought mildly expensive proxies to play with that look legit way back when, almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And now I think the Black Lotus is worth like $6,000, and it's like, it's not even real.
You're talking the gold border one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't use it in
yeah, and I think all the mocks in are worth like $1,000 each, and the dual lands are worth a couple $100 each, and these are all again not real cards, even though they're produced by Wizards. It's like it's still fake cards that, and a set of those things goes for a lot, like $10,000 or something now. So it was a good investment. I'm happy that I bought it, but yeah, no, the power cards are collector's edition cards, which used to be fairly inexpensive.
And then, do you have a Lotus in your cube or no?
Yeah, I have 2 cubes. The one that I post online is a powered cube, and it has all power, power 9.
That's really fun because you just hear legends about that as opposed to like you actually get to play with it now.
The Lotus isn't as strong as you'd think in that environment.
Really?
Because well, so wizards, so spells have gotten less strong as wizards has developed, but kill spells, removal spells have gotten cheaper. So you could potentially, so like a best turn 1 play with a Lotus would be like Mountain, Lotus, Red Planeswalker. That costs 4. Right?
Yeah.
Now you've got something that, how are they going to fucking do that? But the thing is black has like a couple 1 or 2 cost spells that will kill a Planeswalker. And now you're down 2 cards and they're down 1. So it's like, it's not as insane as you'd think. The being able to play something a couple turns ahead and then have it removed happens quite often. Sometimes it's better to have something, well, all the time. Always it's better to have something more consistent, like Soul Ring. Soul Ring is the top pick in the cube. In my cube, there's a pick that's higher, but a lot of people don't run it. It's called it's a conspiracy card called Backup Plan, which lets you have 2 starting hands and you choose one. And it always happens. It's very consistent, and I think that's the top pick. But then there's Soul Ring.
Like a starting hand, like you get to go through your deck and make the hand you want.
No, you draw 2 hands of 7. You look at them and you choose which one you want to start with.
Oh, okay. Hey, we got a couple repentance questions leaking through, Eddie. Someone says, when will we get repentance on Switch in the EU? Is that just all legal stuff?
No, so the last thing that I heard, and I don't want to like announce this publicly, but I've alluded to it, is within 1 or 2 weeks it should be up. It was all approved. Everything's been approved. It's just waiting to queue up. And we were kind of in a situation where we had to push a bunch of stuff out at one time, and we got approval from everybody except for EU, who were actually on vacation, I think, when we had submitted it. And when they got back, they were still trying to figure out they have to like set a date, and it can't like align, they've got deals and stuff like that. They do their own thing. But everybody else but them were cool on us pushing the update live a little earlier than expected, and they said it's going to take another week and a half, 2 weeks before it actually gets pushed live.
So for you, your final button up bow tying ribbon on Isaac is like maybe like just this patch and then get the patch to consoles, and then is it officially stamped, like done?
Yeah, I would say for the most part, once the PC patch gets to consoles and the consoles are updated and patched, and I would say it's pretty done.
Like, and that are you good with that? Like you're done.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I mean, I wouldn't be against like doing some sort of anniversary thing every year where it's like throw a few items out there and tweak and tune some things or whatever else. But as far as DLCs go, I'm done. And as far as sequels go, I'm done for quite a while.
What, can you define quite a while? Decade?
At least 5 or 6 years, ideally 10. Yeah.
So I don't want to tap your frontal cortex too much, but you got Mugenics. Do you have other sauce in there that you're like, all right, after Mugenics, this would be a cool concept for a game?
After Mugenics, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it back to old school Edmund McMillan, and I'm going to make. My goal is to make it's not even I'm not even going to define it as a video game. I'm going to have one project every 3 months for 2 years. Small projects that are just fun for me. And maybe they make profit, maybe they don't make profit, maybe, I don't know. Who knows what they'll be. I'm not going to think about them now because I really want to kind of go in with fresh new eyes and just let it happen with whoever I'm working with. Because that's what's really fun, and I want to get back to that because I've gone through 5+ years of kind of biting off more than I could chew, and then and then like just stuff piling up, and now I'm finally like relaxing with one project, which is very nice. And I once that's done, I think the biggest reward for me would be to be completely free of long-winded sequelitis type expansions or games. I want to do small projects that people will say, why did you make that? Why don't you make another Isaac? I want to do a lot of that because that's what's fun for me. And it's just so people understand, the more little stupid projects that I do, like Fingered, the more little crap like that I do, the better of an artist and designer I become, and the better the potential sequel of Isaac in the future becomes, because I become a better designer. And I have not been able to really stretch and grow as a designer until recently, until Mugenics. And I would like to do more of that. And the only way you do that is kind of rapid fire design, like small projects where you learn from your mistakes, you learn what works, what doesn't, and you kind of move along. Like I'd like to do some really weird shit that I wouldn't normally do because there's no money in it, you know? And how can I come up with another project like as weird as Isaac or whatever, unless I relax to the point of being open to doing things that have no financial gain tied to them.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's where I'm at. And I don't know what'll come after that. Maybe I'll quit. Maybe I'll move on to board games. Maybe I'll want to write D&D modules. Maybe I will just want to work on comics again or something. I want to leave it open to, you know, the stars to guide me in the direction that I need to go.
And so for you, so it's like you're trying to make sure people understand to make, and you're not saying this is going to happen, but to make the next best Isaac, you can't be trapped in the Isaac mines working on Isaac DLC, because it's just going to be more of the same Isaac. The next, if there is ever another Isaac, it's going to be completely different because you're doing it so many different things.
For sure. I mean, because people will ask, like, what are your? Yes, I actually have a design document for Isaac 2, but I don't know if it's a good idea, because it kind of feels playing like I'm playing it safe. And maybe I do want to play it safe. Maybe I want to do a Spelunky 2 type, you know, sequel.
Yeah.
Where I don't need to reinvent the wheel. Maybe that's what's most appropriate. Maybe I want to reinvent the wheel. Maybe I want to do something akin to, you know, the second Zelda, which I do not like. But
What?
I do not like the second Zelda.
Why not? Well, you like it enough to put the guy in the I am error room, so you must.
Well, that's funny. I don't like it. I don't think I ever got it. I used to rent it all the time as a kid and never get further than like after the first dungeon, and I can have no fucking clue where to go and what to do, and I tried so hard and I can never figure it out.
But when you say that's the fault of the player, not the designer.
It's
I'm just saying, because Zelda 2 is my favorite Zelda.
I don't like it.
Well, it's so different. It's like weird.
Well, I mean, this is coming from the guy who I think that Mario 2 is the better of the Marios. I love Mario 2. I think it's mostly the creativity that went into the character design. And I know it was a different game before Mario was put onto it, but the character design in Mario 2 is 1,000 times better than the original Mario. To the point of those characters being the lifeblood that drives the series when it comes to character development. Like everything comes from them. Like Mario 2 is the shit. But I like the gameplay too. It was very weird and out of the box. But like I said, I don't know what I want to do. And I don't want to just decide. I don't want to just decide like this. Yes, this is going to be it. Yes, it's going to be 3D. Yes, it's going to be a first-person shooter. Yes, it's going to be just another top-down game with retro graphics. I don't know. Like, I have no idea, and nothing sounds great. Nothing sounds like, hey, definitely that's going to be the thing. I have ideas when it comes to setting, when it comes to story and theme, and some ideas. Some ideas of what generally could kind of go on. But outside of that, I'm not sure.
I gotta pivot back real quick. So you didn't like Zelda 2, which arguably, or not arguably, is the best Zelda. Would you ever would you ever consider going back to play it for like design purposes and like?
I have once, and I just couldn't get down with the controls of it. Like he drops like a rock. Like I don't know. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Like I'm the kind of person who goes back and plays the first. I love the first Zelda. I'll go back and play that like every year, every 2 years, and complete it just because it's a very enjoyable, nostalgic thing for me for sure. Yes, I will give 2 another go.
I mean, there's some good temples and I just think if you like weird stuff, you're gonna like it. You know, just because you didn't, as a kid, you didn't know where to go forehead. That's all right.
Yeah.
Like you could figure it out as an adult.
I've been known to like weird stuff.
So that's cool, man. So you sound like you're in a good place. But the thing is too, you do so much, you know, board games, the game development, husband, dad. It's like at some point you got to have some Eddy time, right? Like, is there something you wish?
Well, but that is Eddy time. Like, I'm not lying. Like, it's not work for me. It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like work at all. Oh, 1 sec.
Yeah. Longest room. We're just battling right now. We're just battling.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah.
The baby's awake. I need to get her.
Eddy, thanks for coming on, man. It was a surprise, but glad everything's well. Congrats on the patch, and excited to hear about everything going on. But more importantly, it sounds like you're doing well and happy, which is amazing.
Well, thank you. I saw you streaming, so I thought I'll spam the chat, and no one noticed me for like 20 minutes.
Your name is Edmund Mogg or something.
Edmund MOG.
Oh, yeah, like the OG Edmund.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks, Eddy. Yo, chat, can we give Eddy some high fives? I appreciate you coming on, man. Glad all is well.
No problem. Take it easy.
All right, I'll see you.
See ya.
Chat, can we get some easy clap in the chat for Eddy? That was not planned. Not planned any percentage. That was cool. Sometimes the best things aren't planned. No, I get it. You know, when he was talking about you know, like you want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. No, it's cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it for sure. When someone like Eddy comes on, you get out of the way, you know. We could VIP Eddy. Yeah, let's VIP him. So I had no idea that was actually him. I thought it was fake Eddy. I thought that was actually fake Red Heart Eddy. You know? You need to play Zelda 2 with him though. What's our losing streak at? Look. We're not gonna take look. At -13, look, it's not, the blood's not on our hands. It's not on our hands. I'm not gonna point any fingers. Eddy, I'm not pointing any fingers. But no, that was fun. I would sacrifice pace to chat with Eddy. It was weird because we were just talking about. We were talking about doing a cube draft with Eddy in Santa Clara during one of our insane rants. It's Edmund Mogg. I got you. Can you? Oh, I gotta. Oh, he's VIP. That is Eddy time. We can get it. That is Eddy time on the soundboard. We could do that. I think we could do that. No, it was good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the random Eddy pop-in, I was here. It's weird. Our OBS melted down twice today.